What began as a simple speeding violation?
You have your lights on you? Give me a moment, all right?
What began as a simple speeding violation escalated into an arrest due to an outstanding federal warrant for a weapons violation.
You have a warrant out for your arrest. A warrant for what?
I'm going to show it to you in a moment, okay?
When Charlotte Mecklenburg police cuffed 29-year-old Monroe Moon and were about to take him in, the color green caught the arresting officer's eye, a large stack of $100 bills in Monroe's left jacket pocket. The money was placed on the trunk of the car, and Monroe immediately became focused on it, claiming it was for his girlfriend to pay bills.
Well,
The officer tosses the stack of bills onto the passenger seat of the police car and throws Monroe in the back. But when they arrive at the police station,
What is my money on the sales out there, man? What?
Monroe grows suspicious of Officer Henry Chapman.
All right, I'm gonna count your money in front of you, okay?
Now, Monroe turns the tables, asking the female officer who was counting the money to search Officer Chapman.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Monroe is convinced that Officer Chapman has stashed some of his cash, and as other officers arrive,
Can you put in between his legs? I think you just put it in between his legs.
How much money did you have on you? I'm asking you,
Can you just check in between his legs?
sir, listen to me.
He's moving and everything. Look, he's moving. Sir, I'm here. I heard the other dead cop. He told me, he's moving. He's moving between his legs.
he demands that Officer Chapman be searched.
Look at him, he's tucking money. He's tucking money right in.
Officer Chapman gets out of the patrol car and attempts to prove he didn't take any of Monroe's money.
look at me. If someone takes your money, it will be a big problem, all right? No one's going to take your money. I can see his hand. Are you saying that there's more money in here?
What I'm saying is he just took my thing and put it in between his legs, hurt my rubber band. I said, no, but no officer was behind.
But as another officer opens Chapman's driver's side door, it's like an ATM machine.
I'm going to show you. Look at me.
$900 is tucked inside the driver's side door, but Officer Chapman denies having anything to do with how it got there.
You see anything?
Oh, yeah, he's doing that. I'm not going to touch these blue ones right here. And all the blue ones are right there behind that seat. All that's my money. You can have it.
That's your money?
Yeah, I heard him cover it up. Thank you. All right, that's for money. It's my money.
Monroe refuses to let him off the hook.
You been walking me the whole time. I cleaned you from I'm right, it's going to be around $1,000.
Officer Chapman is taken to a room at the station, and his gun is removed.
Mr. Chapman in my money. Separated my money. He was trying to steal it in our car.
Then the cop, who had been so adamant that he had nothing to do with stealing Monroe's money, changes his tune.
So I said, I'm sorry.
In a separate room, a supervisor had this to say to Monroe.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. Listen, all right? CMPD, take this seriously. Listen. Now, I wish I could say that another way because I feel like cursing. All right?
He removes Monroe's cuffs. And now it's Officer Chapman who's shackled in an interrogation room.
Water in there?
After an internal investigation, Officer Henry Chapman is arrested and charged with embezzlement. He resigned from the police force the next day. Officer Chapman took an Alfred plea, which means he maintains his innocence while accepting the judge's punishment. He'll now serve a minimum of 2 years probation and complete a cognitive behavioral intervention course. Joining me now is Luis Bolanos, a former homicide investigator. Luis, you've investigated a lot of police misconduct. How common is what we just saw?
Yes, ma'am, that's true. Unfortunately, it is very common. But this case has a little twist to it because I love to see this. The officers who were challenged with this allegation acted so quickly. They did the right thing. When they heard that allegation, they stepped right in because only two things are going to happen. Either they affirm it happened or deny it happened. Both are great outcomes. Get to the truth. And that's what happened here.
I think it's important that the police officers on the scene took Monroe's allegations and complaints seriously.
Not only did they take it seriously, but they decided to act immediately. I really feel for the officers that had to arrest their own. Very seldom does that happen that quick, and with the officers right there on the spot. Usually it goes up the chain, takes forever to get that to happen. So it was very emotional for them, but I think that helps bring incredible transparency to this investigation.